Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morganti on this beautiful Friday morning.
In front of Dan Murphy's again.
No sponsor sign this week because we didn't get a free drink. Oh, you're trying hard there.
Look at that.
Hey?
Can I?
Surely, Dan, you got to do something.
I need to take this into Dan and say, look, every Friday you must be able to give us some sort of donation so that we can have a competition or something.
Give us a prize.
Bottle of Plonk. Yeah. Anyway, it's a car park's pretty full. People are out and about.
School holidays, mate. School holidays.
We had a couple of ordinary days during the week, but we're back to. It's a bit fresh the wind, but the sun's out.
Well, it's been an interesting week.
Ooh, for a lot of reasons.
It's been a lot of controversy.
Covering many areas, Darren.
A lot of controversy.
Yeah.
Sam Newman.
Welcome to Sam's country.
Sam's up. He's up and about. He's caused a bit of a stir.
If there's one ripple of booing tonight at the footy.
Ron Barassi passed away.
Yeah, that was sad. And Cowboy
Did you read that he grew up at Guildford, just out of Castlemaine?
Righto, there you go. I didn't know much of his background.
Yeah, Guildford at Castlemaine he grew up, and they said I read an article in 2014 that the local council committed to putting a statue of him outside the town hall.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm going to drive past there next week, and I'm going to have a look to see if it's there.
Yep.
Because I don't think I've seen it.
Iconic. Probably one of the most iconic. You can name two or three, I reckon, in the AFL
I love
history.
some of the clips.
Yeah.
I love some of his clips.
Geez, he used to give the players a... Imagine them doing it today. They'd walk off the ground.
They'd be all in.
They'd be all off.
They'd be all in sessions.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they? Cancelling.
I
loved it. My favourite comment for Ron Barassi was he's going off his head at half time. Yeah. And he's saying to this bloke, it's all about possessions. Yeah. How many kicks have you had? You get possessions and I'll shut up.
And just walked away. So no, I'll just leave it to you there. You know what I want. Yeah, that was a ripper.
Yeah, no, he was a gun.
Well, and the one that can't remember, it was Gary Light on Fox Footy. They said poor old Gerard Healy, I'll never forget his. It was like Healy off, so and so on. You know, like Gerard Healy was Wiggers Piss. Yeah, Gerard Healy was a Brownlow medalist, and that's going to get played for the next week. And,
and Cowboy Noel.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah, very sad.
Both. I know
icons of their generation.
Yeah, but they both passed on for sort of different ailments, but both were suffering a bit of dementia as well. So 78, the Cowboy, and I think Ron was 87 or something. Yeah.
Jeez, unbelievable.
He's 17 grand finals he's involved as a coach and player, 4 clubs, 10 premierships. It's a fair old record. I think he signed himself, was it 10-4-32, which was something to do with premierships. I don't know what the 4 was on his number. When he signed an autograph, he finished it off with that.
No, good on him.
Yeah, legend, just a legend. Like I said, there's 2 or 3 that probably are at that level when you think of VFL, AFL.
As young fellas, they were sort of towards the end of their careers, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were legend status then, weren't they?
Well, Barassi was Melbourne, made a big name for himself, then Carlton, then the Kangaroos.
North Melbourne and won their first flag.
And then was sort of up there helping Sydney out. Yeah, so well respected. And the Cowboy remembered for a lot of things. He obviously kicked 5 goals in that St Kilda's only flag.
He was tough.
Played full back.
How'd you go playing on him?
Oh, no. Cowboy Neil probably earned the name. He was Peter Hudson going for his 150th goal, kicked it into the man on the mark, was Cowboy Neil. Yeah. So he's got ties in Warrnambool too, Cowboy.
Yeah, he did.
Family, yeah.
Racing.
Yeah, pretty big too. Yendel's back.
Yendel's
swinging the goal stick yesterday, 2 weeks after getting a bit of bionic man, we'll call him, a bit of steel in his shoulder or collarbone or whatever.
Right.
What else with racing? There's more news with racing.
Is there?
Oh, no, is there?
Oh, I think the horses have turned up at Werribee, haven't they?
Oh, some internationals.
The internationals are down there getting ready for...
How many? Oh, I see the good...
There's a few there.
Hong Kong horse.
Yep, Romantic Warrior.
Yep.
So it's all gearing up. Underwood Stakes Saturday.
Yeah, how good was the racing last week?
Unbelievable, Mr. Brightside.
Any good, just honest. I tell you who it reminds me of, and it's been said, better loosen up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't win by 5 or 6.
But just gets there.
Workmanlike, just gets the job done.
Pleased for Craig Williams after your mate sacked him.
Yeah, gee. Now they're blowing up with that horse, not having a run before the Everest now.
Isn't it?
Horse has been wrecked by Willow.
Wow.
Then you get the mounting yard analysts all backed up Willow and said, oh, the horse went into the yard fat. It was a fool.
Actually,
no wonder it blew up.
I probably tend to agree with that a little bit.
So
No, it was a great day's racing. One.
Oh, and Amelia's Jewel just ambled up.
Yeah.
Well, Matt Williams.
We got a race against that on Friday night. What hope have we got?
Matt Williams' horse, that Road Tarakaki and something, they sort of fair clip, but nothing spectacular. And I seen it way back and 3 wide, and I thought on the home turn, oh, this thing's going to have to be good. Within 100 yards, it's trotted up there. David laid out about 18 grips on it.
Never touched it.
Never. Yeah,
Does she get beat this spring?
Well, I'm just mad. I wrote my things down for the Cox Plate and the Melbourne Cup. And I rode her in the Cox Plate.
She's not going, is she?
Well, they don't know. I think that's why they're going to this starts.
See if she handles
the track. Otherwise, I'll divert. And I could have got $16 the Cox Plate last week. I don't know what she is now. But yeah, but pretty special, and probably she probably hasn't peaked as a racehorse.
You wouldn't think so, would you? Amazing.
Could end up with any amount of prize money.
Well, 2 runners.
2 we had on that day, which I like both the runs actually. The Kandinsky Abstract was a fair way off from halfway down there. But by hell, I love the last 100 metres, especially the last 50 or 60.
Yeah.
I mean, beaten 7, but went through the line really well.
It must have been 15 off them.
Oh, a long way. At that,
and couldn't keep up, and was going sideways.
I kept watching when they get to the 600 and they fall the lines on the thing, trying to line up, and I thought, well, there's no good trying to line it up. It's a long way behind even the second last horse, but gee, once it got outside horses, it really picked up.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of thought now from the stable, there is, that you might see him next in a 1400.
Righto, straight away.
And if he won that, he might still be a sneaky chance to go the Caulfield Guineas over a mile.
So that's...
Is he racing like a miler? That's the question.
Oh, well, it looked a bit like it to me. I know it's hard sometimes when they race in a straight line.
First time down the straight, you said it was Mick D just said, had no idea.
Yeah. But why, when they get into the home straight, it's all more like a normal race.
Yeah.
He had horses inside him, he just picked up
It'll be
those 5 or 6 really quick.
Really interesting to see what they do.
But he looks a good galloper.
Yeah, well, he needs to be.
Yeah, well, a good galloper's price, you would say.
He needs to be.
Detonator Jack, 3rd, not beaten far.
Half a length.
So he had all the favours, but...
had none.
I was trying to be kind, Darren.
Well, she admitted that.
Yeah.
Jamie admitted that probably wasn't her best ride, and David Eustace was less than impressed.
Less than impressed. So we don't see everything on those videos.
Well, he actually rang me Sunday to give me a rundown, and if I had recorded that conversation and posted it, it might have been more controversial than David, what's his name? Sam Newman's.
Sam Newman, all right.
A bit of a pasting, but not happy.
Why'd they put her on?
Oh, just 3 wide, no cover. You know how windy it was at Flemington on Saturday? We were at the back of that new stand where the bookies are, and you literally could not sit there.
Yeah.
The girls were holding their glass of champagne and the wind was trying to blow them over. It was like a gale.
So sitting there 3 wide facing.
No cover. Would have cost him at least 3 to 4 lengths.
Cost him the race probably. Although in saying that, I know Golas was probably unlucky.
Oh.
He got sacked. That jockey.
There's been a few in the last week. They're just getting sacked now.
Sacked.
Whether it's Giga Kick.
Well, the thing is, you could sack a good jockey and replace it with a good jockey this time of year if you gave it up. But
I think they. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks a smart horse. Whatever it is. But no, he had no favours. Taking him out of it, I think we should have won the race.
Trouble is, we just get to the. She kicks him out and he's caught 3 wide, no cover, and then she has to press on and then gets to the front too early and gets run down late.
You're a sitting duck.
You're a sitting duck and you've done too much work.
Yeah. Yep, anyway.
So he'll either go to Sydney now.
The Quokka? No, what is it?
For the Alan Brown.
Alan Brown.
The Alan Brown.
The Alan Brown.
Hey?
The 1.5 year Alan Brown.
How can we have a race called the Alan Brown?
So you putting the coin up?
I don't know.
The Alan Brown we know?
I don't think you get the 1.5 million. I think you get a ponytail. Or half a ponytail. Alan Brown, really? They could call it anything. But Alan Brown.
The A
I
Brown.
don't know if he'll get a run. His rating's 93, so I don't know if he'll get in.
Right. It's,
$1.5 million. They'll be coming from everywhere.
is it a restricted race, a 4-year-old or something?
I don't know what it is.
It's restricted to some degree.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's $1.5 million. So
Yeah,
any horse,
they're gonna be there.
horse worth his salt will be nomming. Or he stays in Melbourne that day and runs in I don't know, 1400 somewhere, wherever they are, Caulfield.
Yeah. Oh, well, the new owner, he nearly got a cash out, but...
Yeah, he got a bit of a run for his money.
But anyway, I think...
Should have won.
shows the horses
Should've won.
short. The horses in good form. I'm interested to know what Dave Hughes just said now.
Yes, I'll tell you off air. I don't want any trolls following me.
Can't be incriminating anyone.
Got enough trolls following around now. Anyway, that was it. We scratched the other horse. He had
Arizona
a
Dragon.
bit of a virus and he's gone to the paddock.
Come home for a few weeks.
He will. He's
He'd
not
probably
there yet.
enjoy this weather.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of grass out there.
Yeah, I
at the
see
minute.
that. Right,
So where do we go now?
So the ones we can talk about. We'll start off tomorrow. Our old mate, Southern France. He's been across more crossroads than I've ever
Is this
seen.
his last run?
Well, it's been a few of these sort of runs, but...
2400 at Ramwick?
Group 3, Rosehill.
Is it?
Yep. Dylan Gibbons riding 2400 Group 3.
100 to 1.
Yeah, Matt Smith's got another one out of that True Marvel,
Yeah.
second in Caulfield.
No
Syndicate.
reason why.
Will he lead?
No.
It wasn't
will
meant to
not
last
lead.
start.
He won't lead because when he leads, he locks his jaw and you can't control him.
Can't control him.
So no, he won't lead.
Well, just a look, isn't it? Wait and see.
I think this might be. I can't remember what the program. Whether this was his last run or his next run could be his last run if he doesn't fire. But I hope for the owners, he does
See
fire.
something.
He looks well. His action's good. He's sound. We're actually going to the races in good order.
Yeah.
I think the only concern is how firm the track's going to be because they've had some really hot weather up there.
Righto.
But with him, there's always some worry. But anyway, we'll get to see tomorrow what happens. But for the owners and John Ogle and the team, I really hope that he can just show a glimpse of his former self. But just had no luck with this horse.
No,
He's either gone sore or he's too wet or he's got travel sickness. There's just been so many things go wrong. So, they had a plan an 11-week plan, which I think is either this race or the next race for him to show something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, game over.
Oh, well, let's hope.
And if the game's over, he goes online and your mate will buy him as a hurdler.
Just jump. We've got South Pacific winner. The jump race might be hope yet.
So that's him tomorrow.
Well, just back to the weather. Across that line through to Sydney, Renmark was 38, Mildura 36 there Monday or Tuesday this week.
It was zero.
That's hot.
It was zero this morning when I fed.
That's hot for September. I don't care where it is.
Oh no, we're well advanced in this season.
Absolutely. Righto, Sunday, here's a horse that...
5 o'clock Sunday.
he must have walked under a ladder or ran over a few Chinamen. Or can you say that these days?
Probably not.
Crackerjack Prince at the Valley was the biggest certainty beaten we've had for a long time. He finds a nice race at Flemington.
Declan Bates is suspended. You were really upset about that.
Jordan Charles up. I don't think I said anything about that.
Ah, right.
He'd be mate, Deck.
Yeah.
So
Jordy
Charles.
he said. You can only blame one bloke for that.
Geordie had a little bit of a roll on this horse, didn't he? One prep he ran three in a row. Was Geordie on there?
I don't know why they sacked him. No, we couldn't get him.
Couldn't get him off Gay Waterhouse.
Yeah, he's in love with Gay.
He's top
Love child.
top echelon now.
Hey? Part-time rider.
Part-time rider. Anyway, he knows the horse and
5 to 5 on a Sunday. I'm excited.
you've done stable visits.
I'm not
before,
wearing
haven't
my suit.
you? No.
I don't know what the dress code
No,
is.
I think it's bloody casual Sunday.
I'll
Should
be very casual.
He's a
Can win.
winning chance.
Favourite.
Big winning chance.
480.
Has ran well on the couple of times he's been there without being. I think he may run a place and the race I can remember when he ran 7th at about 50 to 1 one day with the Endel on. He had no luck getting out. Beaten 2.5 very early in his career.
It's drawn 7.
It'll suit him that track.
Drawn 7.
Flat track. Not
Big
like
track.
Sandown.
Long run in.
Flat track. Drawn 7 or 8. He's our best chance this weekend.
Righto.
Got Rock and Roll Diva Monday, first up. She had one run last prep.
Jarred up.
Horsham or somewhere jarred up. But
And then doesn't go any good on the heavy. Warnable's a heavy 8, tell me.
Ordinary Casterton trialled really good at Hamilton Monday. And they got it listed as a heavy 8.
I don't reckon he'll run it if it's
4
wet,
days out, hopefully with no rain, although Warnable have been getting a bit more than us. So probably needs to get back to a 5.
Yeah. He had her in at Hamilton too, didn't he, on the Tuesday?
Yeah.
We'd go to the bottom of the ballot.
We ended up trialling after that. Didn't race and trialled. So.
Yeah, I think we'll go to the bottom of the ballot.
Anyway.
All right. Well, yeah.
Oh, and there's Coleraine the week after.
Yeah.
So he may
he'll find a
wait.
race.
Wait.
Well, he should.
But he seems to think she's going better.
On top of the ground.
On top of the ground. So.
A bit like us, Pete. We go better on top of the ground.
Don't need nothing to slow us down. Series statement Wednesday.
Bendigo.
Back to a track that she really races well on, having won.
This is a city meeting.
Third series statement. Yeah, and that's the only thing. Look, she's been to the city a couple of times. City races at Sandown, and both times things just didn't work out. But she just draws a nice gate.
Ethan
the
Brown.
200 metres extra is ideal. Benchmark 64. It's just.
Hopefully, a strong 64.
Yeah, I hope we get a run.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, we're just got to wait and see, but we'll find out Monday. But she's down to run, and if she draws well and everything's in her favour, she'll run well.
She'll run well, yeah.
Her run last start was very good, just screaming out for more ground.
And just as a little segue into our next program next week with Steiner, we'll be talking about on the Friday for the Friday night.
Stock stakes.
Stock stakes against Amelia's Jewel. There's no worries there.
So what do we want? Amelia's Jewel to draw 1?
Yeah.
Or 98?
Yeah, 1 preferably and boxed up on the rail, and we'll draw 5 sitting outside her and take off at the 600.
I think our best hope is if, what's the trainer's name? Is it Miller?
Simon Miller.
Yeah. I think our best chance to beat Amelia's Dream if Simon Miller takes her to the wrong track.
You reckon?
That's the only hope.
Pull the shoe off or something.
He's got to go to the wrong track. He's got to take her to Caulfield.
Yeah, she'd be hard. Oh, God, she was good the other day.
Anyway, well, let's find out. So, Steiner Friday night. And look, if the weather's nice, we're on the deck. It'll be 8:30 at night. It'll be grand final eve. We'll be all talking about Carlton and Collingwood.
We're not talking about them after 7 days after they lose, Darren.
You said that last week.
Well, it's working, isn't it?
How the hell did you ever win that game?
Oh, well, there's a rule in footy, or there's a skill in footy that always gets overlooked. That's goal kicking. And if you don't kick them, the other team go down the other end often.
Oh, come on. You kicked 2 goals in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
How?
Well,
Didn't even never look like it. Never had a clean possession.
It was a handball from Cripps.
It was all just crap.
No, what they were marks and snaps. It was a handball from Cripps to Motlop, snap, and then the other one was 3 kicks, Acres, goal. Like, we never looked like scoring.
No.
For that. They look like they should have been 4 goals up. But if you don't kick them and you kick them into the post or kick them between
Did you watch it or did you turn it off?
No, I actually was sitting down and I was ready to read the eulogy and listen to all the crap on Fox Footy. And then we kicked the goal and I said to Beck, we're going to lose by 3 points now. I'd rather lose by 3 goals. And then that play happened and I stood up.
Oh, you stood up.
And I stood up in front of the TV. I put the arms back and said, sit down, there's 56 seconds to go. And I thought, oh, yeah, better. It was the longest 56 seconds. Anyway, it was...
very exciting.
Beck goes, well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Who's she follow?
Richmond.
I've had 4. They got a new coach.
Yeah, I see that in Uzo,
Yeah. Isn't that like an alcoholic beverage?
Uzo?
Oh, that's Uzo.
Yeah, they got rid of the other bloke. Didn't like him. Bit stiff, McQualter, I think. But I think they just want a new sort of,
I don't know,
new system altogether. But so we dodged a bullet against
So when
Sydney.
do you play tomorrow night?
We dodged a bullet against Melbourne. Now we go up to where I think it's 35 degrees up in Brisbane. We might only last a half.
Well, they're playing at 5:15 just to get the heat into you. Talk about home ground advantage.
I'll be in bed by 8:30. In bed crying.
That's Saturday night, isn't it?
Look, well, I'm happy with we were 15th round 15 and GWS we were 14th, they were 15th round 15.
So what do you think? Collingwood versus...
I think Collingwood will win, but there won't be no pushover GWS.
Carlton?
If it was down to betting, I'd be asking...
Confidence levels?
I'd be asking for 4 goals in.
As Felgate would say, confidence levels?
Oh. He hates Carlton too, Felgate. Yeah, confidence levels. You got another tip for our multi?
Where would you be in the run?
We'll be running second most of the way, I think. We'll have to start well.
Do you think we'll know at the end of the first quarter who wins?
Oh, probably.
Right.
And if a scoreboard says 6 goals to 1 in their favour,
turn it off. Is the rugby on? I think the rugby might be on at the same time.
Yeah, rugby or...
You'll be able to, that flash telly you got, you know,
might even watch...
split channel thing.
Might even watch AFLW.
I'm thinking about going the AFLW Saturday week.
Well, actually...
Geelong are playing.
Oldest boy Josh was saying that they got 2 big screens at Icon Park at Carlton that crowd can go and watch it before there's the AFLW match.
Yep.
So why don't we go down and watch that? So why don't I just sit in my lounge room and sook, I said. Look, they've done a good job to get to where you are. And you just never know in football. There's funny things can happen.
Like racing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
Who's got the better chance of winning? Carlton over Brisbane or Steinem over Miller's Jewel? It's pretty much the same, isn't it?
Probably Carlton because they're playing first.
So Steinem's no.
And after that, if Carlton lose, then it's only Steinem. Yeah, sport's a wonderful game.
Favourites don't always win, do they?
No, and there's a lot of things you can't predict. You know, like injuries and bloody just little things can just turn momentum.
What about
the only thing I'll say now is we're all in the same boat. Whoever loses is out.
Yeah.
Whereas, all the double chances are gone. That can cause pressure on the team that's favoured to win.
Brisbane might be rusty after having 2 games in 4 weeks.
They've been too rusty up there this year. They won 13 out of 13.
Yeah, they've probably been tuna fishing.
What they say, their last 60 games is 51-9 up there. So if you work that into an average...
We don't look at stats.
Carlton are probably $3.20 are probably unders.
Who wins the Underwood?
The Underwood? I tell you, and I reckon he's nearly a dead set certainty. I did like Mitch's and drew 15.
Yeah.
I just reckon Alligator Blood's the best horse in the race.
Well, who else can run close second to Mr. Brightside in that field?
Being a length and a half behind him.
And
would Brightside be even money?
Yeah.
Yep.
And who's... Look, I don't want to...
$3.80.
I just have to be really, really careful how I word this, but there's horses going to that race...
Yep.
As a stepping stone.
Yeah.
And they go into the weight for age because they don't want to get handicapped out later in the Caulfield Cup.
Yep, Mars horses, for example.
So there might be some horses there that are trying.
Yeah.
But not...
Different grand finals.
Not trying to... This is not their target race.
Yep.
So Salcombe, some of those horses probably using this as a lead up to the Caulfield Cup. And then there's a division that need to win this.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. For once, Alligator Blood.
$3.80.
Best horse in the race.
He's going to be there. Going to be there.
Makes his own luck.
Caulfield on pace.
I'd love attrition to win for Mitch Freeman.
Yeah.
But I think from 15...
he reckons he's going to be 2 lengths further back than he needs to be. And to mow down that calibre of horse, unless he gets an absolute super ride from Malum.
Unless someone takes on Alligator Blood and burns it. I don't know.
But then they tried that. And he just sat back 4th or 5th, so he's actually got
Ollie.
He's got a little bit of
versatility.
Yeah, a couple of dimensions to his game now.
Yeah,
and
good racing.
Yeah, I like him. Alligator Blood. No, what was the other one? Talking that thing up. Amenable, is it?
Amenable. Can't have it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't know. It was $1.80. I know it was a good run last night. Ooh, second up $1.80. No thanks. Crocodile Blood, I was going to call him. Alligator Blood into Brisbane, into GWS. Jeez, that's going to hurt some Collingwood supporters, isn't it?
Well. What did they say the other day about the Collingwood supporters?
Oh,
that's right. That joke you told me.
No.
Why are all Collingwood supporters vegans?
Why?
You need to have teeth to chew meat.
On that note, Darren, I've never heard of that joke.
You should hear what he says off air.
No tooth jokes from me.
Righto.
Anything else? No, I haven't.
Yeah, we're still talking about our big... You got a tip?
Yeah.
Oh, come
on.
Can't think of it.
It's Tony McAvoy's in race 6 today at Bella, and hopefully I'll get this vision out. Gives giggles.
Yeah? What price?
I know, won a trial at stall by about 8 legs. And then he come on the radio yesterday and said...
He's a spruiker, though.
Yeah, he is. They do. He said he shouldn't be.
What race?
Race 6. Nick Ryan's got the favourite in about 250. Give Giggles or something like that. Number 8, 9.
Give Giggles.
What price that there?
550.
Oh God, it was 7.
One
there
of
you
the Bechester's horse.
go. It was 7.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 7's in the 550. Interesting.
Won the trial and ran 2 seconds quicker than anything that day.
Are you on?
I did actually. I got 650.
You're on. Do you boost it, multi it, whatever you do?
I was 6 boosted to 650, and then it went out to 7 about 20 minutes later. But that's the way I punt.
No wonder it's in the 550.
Yeah.
You might take the cash out.
You wait till it gets shorter, and then I'll cash out, not even have a bet.
That's it.
That'll be the go.
Win 14 cents.
Well, that'd be better than what I've been winning.
Well, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Yeah, so
Just rambling on now.
we are.
Crackerjack Prince.
Crackerjack Prince
our
is the
best.
one, so we take Gives Giggles into Crackerjack Prince.
Yep. that'll
Into
do.
Carlton.
No, forget the footy. We'll wait
Forget
till next
the-
week for the footy.
I tell you what, these Carlton
I'll
blokes
give you
are a
the
bit,
Cronulla
they're a
in the
bit
grand-
nervous, some of these Carlton
I'll give you the
blokes.
Cronulla in the grand final next week.
Righto.
2 minutes. Oh, look, I don't know if they've bet Quinellas, but it should be a Collingwood-Brisbane grand final. And over 24 weeks, they've probably been the 2 best teams, haven't they?
Yep. Greg Toll,
Melbourne, Greg Toll, he's a,
owner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Is he one of our owners? Greg Toll?
Yeah, Tyler, yeah.
Yeah, up in Bendigo.
Yeah.
Been in hospital for 3 months.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were relating that to footy, sorry.
I just want to give him our best because I think he's in
3
hospital.
months.
Yeah, he had his hip put in and then he had it taken out and put back again and out, and he's finally got out.
Up and about, Tarly.
He's a freak. First thing he did was bought another short. Bought another horse.
He missed it that much?
He did. So
No, good man,
look
Mr.
forward
Toll.
to seeing you around shortly.
I haven't had a phone call for ages.
No, he's been out of action, but
There you go.
he resurfaced this week.
All the best. Get that hip ready and you'll be ready for the pre-season. Play footy next year.
All
What are
right.
Barracks for? I wonder if he's a football follower.
He'd be a Melbourne supporter.
Do you reckon? Why is that? I won't ask why. All right, well, we better go and...
I've got work to do. Until next week, I'm Darren Dance with the great Peter Morgadi. Come on, Blues. You can do it.